because you've grown as hell, got a family, and don't give a damn what these rappers be talking about. Let me give you a quick refresher. Kendrick decided to give a few bars to J. Cole and Drake on Metro Boomin and Future song Like That. Do we have some clips of that, Red? Mother F the Big Three.
It's just big meat.
Okay. Now, this past Friday, J. Cole decided to respond when he dropped a surprise project called Might Delete Later, and on his 7-minute drill, he threw some shots back at Kendrick. Let's listen.
But fell off like the Simpsons. Your
Lies.
first shit was classic. Your last shit was tragic.
Lies. Let the record show, when I heard that last week, I immediately said to myself, J. Cole needs to delete that now. Don't wait until later. Okay, I told people J. Cole sounded like he didn't even believe what he was saying about Kendrick. He said Kendrick fell off like the Simpsons. The Simpsons been on for 35 years. Right? Still at the top of their game. He sounded like he had a gun to his head and he was being forced to read a bunch of stupid ass rhetoric that he got from social media and YouTube videos. Because if there's one thing you cannot go at Kung Fu Kenny for, it's his music. That's all Kendrick stands on. That's his business, the music. He is in the business of making classic, timeless music that even if you don't get in the moment, it will be there waiting for you when you catch up. So not only did I think Cole's response was weak, I just knew he didn't believe anything he was saying. And all of that was confirmed for me last night at the Dreamville Festival when Cole decided to apologize to Kendrick Lamar. Let's listen.
In my spirit of trying to like get this music out, I moved in a way that I feel spiritually feel bad on me. Like I try to like jab my back and I try to keep it friendly when I listen to it, and when it comes out and I see the talk, that shit don't sit right with my spirit. That shit make me feel, that shit disrupts my fucking peace. So what I want to say right here tonight is, in the midst of me doing that and in that shit, trying to find a little angle and downplay this catalog and his greatness, I just want to come up here and be like, publicly be like, bruh, that was the lamest, like goofiest shit. And I say all that to say it made me feel like 10 years ago when I was moving incorrectly. And I pray that God aligned me back up on my purpose and on my path. You know what I mean? I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way, and if he did, my nigga got my chin out. Take your best shot, I'm gonna take that on the chin, boy. Do what you do. And I pray that, I pray that y'all are like forgiving for like the misstep, and then I can get back to my true path. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all, past 2 days felt terrible. Like it let me know how good I've been sleeping for the past 10 years.
That's right. I have feelings as a man, feelings as a hip-hop fan. The hip-hop fan in me isn't disappointed because in life you have to pick your battles, and you have to pick your battles carefully because danger comes from trying to surpass your limits. Cole, no, he didn't really want it with Kendrick, so if you don't really want it with a person, then you are pushing yourself past the limit you aren't willing to go, and that's usually when you end up getting hurt. Not to mention, Cole said something very important in that apology. He said it didn't sit right with his spirit. You must always listen to your spirit. And Cole, the reason your Kendrick diss didn't sit right in your spirit was because you knew you was lying, okay? You knew you didn't feel like that about Kendrick's music. You are an artist, a true MC, so there's not too many people who appreciate what Kendrick Lamar does as much as you do. Kendrick Lamar don't need to be a part of every algorithm on social media because Kendrick isn't a surfer, he's a wave. There is a difference. A lot of y'all are just surfers. You get online every day looking for a new wave to ride. Kendrick, when he drops projects, creates those waves that people ride. Period. Good Kid, Mad City. Classic album. We know this. The Pimp a Butterfly. My favorite Kendrick Lamar album. That album is Blackity Black Black. If you ask me, Kendrick re-ushered in a black renaissance in music with that album, but that's a discussion for another day. Damn is a great project. I don't know if I have it as classic status, but Cole, you said that's his prime. You said that was his peak. So if that's the case, then you think that's his best body of work. So that's 3 classic albums we discussing. And then Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, I told y'all months ago in the future, we are going to look at that in Jay-Z's 444 as 2 of the most important hip-hop albums of all time. And you know when that's going to come? When you unhealed heathens get some healing. When you men grow up. And that's what we are here to talk about today. The rap fan in me understands the disappointment many of you feel in Cole, but the man in me who understands that I'm a spiritual being living a human existence has nothing but respect for what J. Cole did. See, so many of us lead with pride and ego nowadays, and we let these idiots on social media who we don't even know peer pressure us to say things and do things that we don't even want to do. It takes a real human to check himself and say, man, what I'm doing, I don't even believe. I don't even believe in. I don't believe what I said. I don't even believe in what I did. Apologize and keep it moving. Y'all want a man to attack a man for your entertainment because we are a culture that feeds off conflict. We just have to have some conflict to feast on. We like to see people at war with each other because so many of us are at war with ourselves. It's really that simple. Okay, unhealed people hurt people and love to see other people hurt. Healed people and people on a healing journey aren't in the hurt business. Often individuals who have experienced hurt haven't processed their pain or developed effective coping strategies. Their unprocessed emotions can manifest as aggressive behavior towards others, and additionally, they may replicate the damaging behaviors they have experienced, a phenomenon known as the cycle of abuse. Salute to Cole for breaking the cycle, especially if he simply doesn't want to. Okay, good for you, Cole, for not succumbing to the peer pressure of your homeboys, other artists, social media, whatever it is. Okay, you as a man and rapper didn't feel comfortable with what you did. Bravo for apologizing. Bravo for doing what you feel in your spirit. So when y'all having these combos about Cole and being disappointed that he apologized, ask yourself, what's that about? Make sure that's not your wounded ego talking. And I want to say something else. Why are y'all so controlled by other people? Some of y'all had the nerve to ride with Cole when he told you the lie he told you about Kendrick's albums. He was right there all weekend acting like Cole was right about Kendrick's projects. Whole time he was capping and you was right there co-signing the cap. Just Friday, y'all was saying Cole is number one. Y'all had Cole 1, Kendrick 0 trending. Now that Cole has apologized for capping, y'all saying he back to number 3? Y'all calling him the middle child again? Not 48 hours after y'all was just saying he's number 1? This is exactly why you should always just do you and do what your spirit tells you to do. Don't listen to none of these fools because they never know what they want. Please give all these unhealed heathens mad at Cole for apologizing the biggest he hug.
All right.
You are so dramatic.
Well, let's discuss. 800-585-1051. I disagree with you, though, but let's discuss. 800
you were unhealed heathen.
585.
In Big Time, how do you get the Big Time token? You can get it as a random drop in-game when you have an hourglass or cracked hourglass equipped.
Have turned on Drake, and when you understand why, it's hard to even fault them. Now, when you look at the very nature of both Drake's personality and his music, he has filled all of his albums, especially recent records like Her Loss, For All the Dogs, and Scary Hours 3, with subliminal disses aimed at so many different artists, and with many of the rappers coming at Drake now merely responding to the taunts that the OVO rapper has been throwing their way for years at this point. Many MCs are only accepting the challenge of taking him down, and when it comes to this, nobody has filled this role better than the one and only Kendrick Lamar, who has had the entire rap world frozen ever since he dropped one of the most insane verses the genre has heard in years, with his feature on the chart-topping song Like That, and with this show-stealing feature targeting Drake directly. Considering the stature and skill Kendrick possesses, this is by far the biggest challenge Drake has ever had to face in his career, as Lamar has asserted dominance over him in every sense of the word. Now, while tensions between these two have never been higher than right at this very moment, Drake and Kendrick have been throwing subliminal disses at one another for over a decade, but after years of tiptoeing around one another, especially on Drake's end as of recent, Kendrick decided to escalate these tensions to an all-time high, with bars where he doesn't just say that he and Drake don't belong in the same conversation because he's so much better than him, but he goes as far to call Drake an illegitimate artist through some of the craziest lyrical violations I've ever heard. Now, as Like That has sat at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 for multiple weeks, the balls are really in Drake's court now to respond to Kendrick Lamar's career-altering challenge at this point, and while this Kendrick Lamar verse has put him in the middle of an entire battle with Drake, what's even crazier about this situation is that it was none other than one of Drake's closest collaborators in the past, in Future, who used the verse on his new album, We Don't Trust You, and despite how many number ones and legendary moments this once iconic duo racked up, right alongside Kendrick, Future stands as Drake's biggest rival, as he hasn't just turned on him, but he has caused what seems like the entire genre to follow in his footsteps. Now, when
Get out of here, man. Hey. Get out of here, man. Come here, man. Get out of here, man.
Hey, friends, want to listen to your music in peace?
Shikoshi.
for SoundCloud Go, so you
Shikoshi.
can listen ad-free and offline.
Shikoshi.
With SoundCloud, you have access to more music than any other streaming platform. Your subscription also directly benefits independent artists, paying them more based on your listens. Sign up for SoundCloud Go today.
Everything that I said I'd be, everything that I bet I'd be. All the kids that I grew up with, they see me out and congratulate me. A couple of them just graduated, a couple of them done had a baby. But all of them look at my life and say that's amazing. I say thank you like 20 times, try to talk about something else, reminisce on some funny time. Truthfully, I'm not comfortable with getting all the praise. Even more when y'all get to drinking and start telling me all the things that you really think. Like what I should have done differently. What you think of my energy, the downsides that come with being friends with me. I can tell you think this is the realest that anybody's ever been with me. But luckily I got PG, and luckily I keep them with me. They have a good time. I keep it light so you can have a little shine. And I now I'm speaking my mind.
Solo in my benzo, exit off the highway. There's always that one person that
what's that on that beat? Been lost in the streets lately, but you know you the only one for me, baby.
Girls at school think you was a fool, but they don't know.
Kept it 100 from the jump, they can never replace my girl Cinderella. Said if you down, then I'm down for whatever. Long as we crazy together.
I'm wearing, the rock I'm rocking, side depending on me. Phone, the watch I'm wearing, the house I live in, the car I'm driving, I depend on me.
I can make it kind of life if you dream about it. You wanted the rose gold Cuban link, I got it. Gave you the whole heart, you can't leave without it. Yeah. Toxic, but you can't say you ain't have fun. Options, but I can't play you, I choose one. You know that I'm with you, no reason to prove none. Especially not to one of your friends. And it's not their job securing your spot, so that's up to you to see. And if the world can't understand what we got, just know that that's cool with me. Oh, I've been lost in the streets lately, but you know you the only one. And I know your friends say she crazy. Baby, let's just be crazy together. Kept it 100 for the jump, they can never replace my ghetto Cinderella. Said if you down, then I'm down for whatever. Long as we together. Cause I love it when you say I've been waiting for you. You should know I'm on the way. Once you tell me come through. Yes, I love it when you say I've been waiting for you. You should know I'm on the way. Once you tell me come through. I've been lost in the streets lately, but you know you the only one for me. Kept it on. Replace my ghetto Cinderella. Said if you down, then I'm down for whatever. Long as we crazy together.
Think I know go, but they don't know. Cause that's who think you's a fool, but they don't know. I could be yours, but they'll never know. They can think whatever they like, but I want you to know.
Fuck, man.
Hate ads? Want to listen to your music in peace? Sign up for Sound.
Gold Hammer Shotgun. Gold Hammer Shotgun. Gold Hammer Shotgun. Gold Hammer Shotgun.
Jeez, bro, this guy's scared. These maps always feel weird.
Ice on my neck, ice on my wrist. I got the drip, I got the drip. On me, tripping on my all the ice around my neck, I'm lit up like the phone. All this sauce ain't fun. All this sauce ain't fun.
You don't trust the police. In my business, you don't trust anybody.
Hey, this shit like everything I'm saying is motherfuckers all props. This shit is not real. Just before you listen, man. I speed real smart.
Hard and gotta pass the ball. I don't need your sex at all. I done knocked down half the town. I don't need no pass around. I fuck the finest, covered and down. They think that I'm conceited. Bitch, I need my chick up in my palm. I gotta see. Bitch, I cut you off right now.
been seeing karma. I was top in the pajamas. I'm gon' call up C and we gon' see if they won't drop. Kick up my feet and probably smoke some marijuana.
They be on my page like Slav Vaughn, I know they trolling me. Outside with y'all big homie be on, I keep the folks with me. Got it back in blood, y'all just don't know that's how we supposed to be. On the phone streets, it's just a tell you 'cause we know each other. Check the door, look out the window, don't forget the strap. Hey, who you kill? Steady talking like you for the drill. We gon' kill you sober, who done told you that I need a pill?
Bro. With that baby, so